Good, happy Thursday morning, April 1st, 2021. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Thursday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Thursday morning, so let's begin. First up, let's take a look at your COVID-19 numbers for today. Let's take a look at those right now. And here's a check of those COVID-19 numbers in New Hampshire. There are 84,176 number of people in New Hampshire have tested positive for COVID-19. There are 1,238 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And there are 77 current number of hospitalizations for COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And that's a look at your COVID-19 numbers in New Hampshire. One more Granite Stater dies of COVID-19 as current cases rise above 3,000. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
What is there not to love about Franklin Pierce?
The Pierce Promise New Hampshire Scholarship Program is new at Franklin Pierce for high school seniors enrolling in the fall of 21, and it offers free tuition. You attend Franklin.
Right now in the U.S., Johns Hopkins University says cases are trending upward in 32 states, including in New Hampshire. And today, the state reporting 486 new cases, the most in a single day in more than 2 months. Active cases are above 3,000 for the first time since February 19th, and there's also one new death and 77 people are hospitalized.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Attorney General's office investigating officer-involved shooting in Claremont. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Summit Packaging Systems is hiring for all shifts. Summit knows stability, security, and growth are extremely valuable. You'll develop skills to succeed and earn steady income and benefits. Apply online at summitpackagingsystems.com/careers today.
And let's begin tonight with breaking news out of Claremont. The Attorney General's office now responding to an officer-involved shooting. Investigators confirmed this is connected to a police incident that had Sullivan Street shut down between Allen Street and Plains Road since early this afternoon. No other details are being released at this point about what happened, but the police chief in Claremont tells WMUR the situation is under control. We'll bring you any more information as it's confirmed.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. As vaccination eligibility opens to those 30 or older, some hesitant to get shot. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Home runs, homecomings, and good old-fashioned home cooking. The best things in life start with home. From finding the home of your dreams to selling a home you've outgrown, the trusted professionals at Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate are here to help. Expect better. Start by calling or contacting Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, the Masiello Group, www.masiello.com, 800-741-1540.
37-year-old Corey Thompson and her brother John are celebrating. Both now have vaccination appointments in April. With several loved ones immunocompromised, it's been a long time coming.
Well, I was kind of excited, so I ended up waking up at about 7 o'clock naturally this morning, and I was able to get on right away and register and log in really quickly.
But she admits some her age are hesitant.
It may be a little bit of a tougher sell to young people and, not unprecedented.
Dr. Aitken says it happens with the flu vaccine too, but the concerns are real.
The individuals who are 40 and younger still have a risk of getting severe COVID. I'll add on to that as well, even people that have less severe COVID, it is very common to have a post-COVID syndrome, the so-called COVID long haulers.
Possible side effects, a small price to pay.
And if you look at the benefits of having been vaccinated, they far, far outweigh the potential side effects that one might feel for 24 hours.
And if the idea of herd immunity isn't convincing enough, the practical impact of not being vaccinated could be.
If you come in contact with someone who has coronavirus, you will still need to quarantine for the 10 days plus an additional 7 to 10 days.
Now, appointments for individuals 16 to 30 open up on Friday, and doctors remind us that anyone eligible should be getting the vaccine. We're live in Portsmouth. Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News Now.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Document sheds light on COVID-19 outbreak at State Veterans Home. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
To be a part of the team at Caesar Chimney Service, the only prerequisite is be just a little bit crazy. We can train you to do everything that we do. The perfect employee is somebody that just wants to work and is not scared of getting dirty. You don't need any prior experience. You don't need to have worked on chimneys before or roofs. We've hired Amazon drivers.
The COVID-19 outbreak at the State Veterans Home in Tilton remains among the most severe at any long-term care facility statewide. In November and December of last year, 93 residents and 99 staff members tested positive. 37 residents died. The state's investigation of infection control at the facility, conducted on March 12th with a report released a week later, includes very little information about the actual outbreak. But in Section 9 of the assessment, it indicates the VA did its own infection control assessment amid the outbreak on December 3rd. Also in Section 9, it says, quote, please summarize any changes made in infection prevention and control practices as a result of the assistance from the VA. But there's no answer given. That section of this official document was left blank. A VA document obtained by News 9 is providing new information. According to an email, a Manchester VA Medical Center infection prevention nurse visited the State Veterans Home on December 1st to observe operations and provide recommendations. That nurse credits the home with several strong infection control practices, including symptom checks every shift for vets and employees, rapid isolation for veterans showing COVID-19 symptoms or testing positive, and donning and doffing stations for PPE were set up appropriately. But there are other observations. The infection preventionist said, quote, weekly surveillance testing of all veterans is taking several days to result, making it an unreliable tool for decisions about isolating veterans or quarantining employees. They recommended state public health officials help facilitate testing through a local hospital. It's not clear if that recommendation was followed, as the information was not included in the state report. There were also issues with N95 mask use. The VA nurse who toured the facility said, quote, they have received N95 masks from NH Public Health Department, but are struggling to complete fit testing on all employees. The nurse also observed infection control breakdown, saying, quote, I identified a large gap with employee adherence to infection control recommendations. It is very possible this is contributing to continued transmission and increasing cases. The VA recommended daily huddles or stronger messaging from management on wearing mask and eye protection, attention to PPE donning and doffing protocols, and hand hygiene. Comparing with the recent state report, it appears that months after the VA visit, the Veterans Home has still not completed N95 fit testing for all employees. Page 2 of the March 12th assessment summary says, quote, most staff are now fit tested, and notes that only fit tested staff are assisting with aerosol generating procedures. Congressman Chris Pappas, who chairs the Oversight and Investigation Subcommittee of the Veterans Affairs Committee, says he's seen the VA's account of its December visit to the home.
Unfortunately, New Hampshire is not alone in seeing what we saw at our state veteran home. And we've got to make sure that they can continue to benefit from the support of VA.
Adam Sexton, WMUR News Now.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. State may soon transition vaccination to more pharmacies and health centers. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Precise and efficient. The National Guard earning big praise yet again for another well-run drive-through vaccine effort here on the campus of SNHU.
This is an amazing undertaking. It really shows the people of New Hampshire pulling together.
Congressman Chris Pappas toured the SNHU drive-through vaccination location Wednesday before getting the shot himself.
I registered on Monday. One of the benefits of being 40, I could register on Monday, and I was surprised to find out that there was an appointment available Wednesday morning.
Changes are coming to where people can go for their shot. Walmart, Shaw's, and Hannaford are adding vaccine clinics soon.
So all that's really exciting. The doses are going up, and we have capacity to put the needles in the arm, so that's just expediting everything.
56,000 Pfizer and Moderna vaccines, along with a large portion of Johnson & Johnson, are coming to New Hampshire this week. Perry Plummer says soon, sites like these will transition to partner locations.
At some point, the super sites and the fixed sites will shrink, and it'll go back into the healthcare systems. This is all part of that transition and part of the convenience.
Another change, Walgreens phasing out Moderna and will only carry Pfizer in the next week or so, says Plummer.
We are up on the Vinnie site now, and I believe, though, that we're pretty much booked out for a 2-month period already.
Fisherville Pharmacy in Concord is an independent drugstore that is getting 100 doses starting April 5th.
We filled up super fast, which is great.
Second appointments are being made right here on the spot. If you need to change that appointment date, you can use Vinnie to make the change. Perry Plummer recommends choosing a fixed site location to ensure they have your brand in stock. On the campus of SNHU, Amy Cavino, WMUR News.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Big changes for MLB opening day. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News. Opening day for baseball.
A final note here, some welcome images tonight from Boston's Fenway Park. Opening day for Major League Baseball tomorrow. Players in masks. Fan attendance will vary. Seats blocked off for social distancing. But the players will be there, and the fans too. Progress. Baseball season is here, and hopefully soon a new chapter for us all. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for...
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And thank you for joining us for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.